The world of hip-hop royalty has been turned upside down, and this time the shockwaves are so raw, so personal, that even the strongest fans are struggling to process it. Mama Jones, never one to bite her tongue, never one to hold back, has dropped a revelation so explosive, so devastating, that it's left the entire love and hip-hop universe trembling in disbelief. Because, according to her, Chrissy Lampkin, the woman who has stood by Jim Jones for decades, the style icon, the reality TV queen, suffered a terrifying collapse after having her baby. A collapse so sudden, so severe, that whispers are spreading of emergency calls, hospital secrecy, and a battle for her life that the cameras were never supposed to capture. Mama Jones claims she has the receipts, the details the industry tried to bury, late-night phone calls, doctors rushing in, family members breaking down in tears, and a truth that could change how fans see Chrissy forever. And before the dust could even settle, the internet erupted. Twitter is ablaze with hashtags. Instagram is drowning in blurred photos of hospital corridors. And TikTok is flooded with fan theories, screaming, crying, demanding answers. This isn't just gossip. This isn't just a family drama. This is a collapse that could end Chrissy's empire before it even steps into its next chapter. And if what Mama Jones says is truth, the real story has only just begun. When Mama Jones speaks, the industry listens. But this time, her words weren't playful shade or fiery clapbacks. They were daggers, aimed straight into the heart of Chrissy Lampkin's carefully guarded life. In an interview that was supposed to be about family and future plans, Mama Jones leaned forward, lowered her voice, and whispered, "They don't want y'all to know, but Chrissy collapsed after the baby. I was there. I saw it." The world stopped. The interviewer's jaw dropped. Social media detonated before the clip even finished airing. Because those words, "collapsed after the baby," weren't just gossip. They were a revelation about health, survival, and a truth Chrissy herself had never spoken publicly. Insiders claim it happened late one night. Chrissy, exhausted, overwhelmed, trying to balance motherhood with the weight of being Chrissy Lampkin, suddenly crumpled to the floor. The family scrambled. Paramedics were allegedly rushed in. Sirens, panic, tears. And according to Mama Jones, it wasn't just exhaustion, it was something deeper, something darker, a health scare that could have ended everything. Then came the leaks. A blurry photo surfaced online, a hospital corridor dimly lit, with a figure resembling Jim Jones pacing back and forth, head in hands. Fans swore it was him, claiming the timestamp matched the night of Chrissy's collapse. The image spread like wildfire, fueling conspiracy theories and igniting a storm of hashtags, like hashtag pray for Chrissy and hashtag Mama Jones spills. But Mama Jones didn't stop there. She hinted at family secrets that would explain everything. It wasn't just a feint, she said. It was serious. The kind of seriousness that makes you question everything. Twitter fans went feral. Some accused Mama Jones of betrayal. How dare she expose Chrissy's private struggles? Others praised her for telling the truth the industry wanted hidden. Fan pages dissected every word, every pause in her voice, arguing over whether she was protecting Chrissy by speaking out or destroying her. And then came the alleged insider texts. Screenshots leaked of a supposed conversation between a nurse and a friend. She collapsed. They're running tests. Doctors won't say much. The family looks broken. The texts spread like wildfire, adding fuel to an already uncontrollable blaze. Instagram blogs posted side-by-side shots. Chrissy glowing on red carpets just weeks earlier, versus rumors of her being rushed to intensive care. TikTok edited Mama Jones' voice with ominous music, looping the line, "I was there. I saw it." Fans sobbed in comment sections, begging for answers, demanding reassurance, desperate for truth in a sea of whispers. Meanwhile, Chrissy stayed silent. No statements, no posts, no appearances. Silence that screamed louder than words. Jim Jones posted cryptic messages, Bible verses about strength. Photos of his family without captions only deepening the mystery. Was it denial? Was it damage control? Or was it heartbreak too raw to share? The betrayal tore through the family dynamic. For years, fans knew the rocky relationship between Chrissy and Mama Jones. The jabs, the clashes, the love wrapped in fire. But this wasn't shade. This was exposure. This was Mama Jones pulling back the curtain on a collapse that could change everything. And then came the most chilling twist of all. A voicemail leaked, allegedly Mama Jones leaving a message for a friend. Her voice trembled. I told them she wasn't well. They ignored me. Now look, don't say anything, but this family's about to break apart. Fans lost their minds. Was Mama Jones exposing neglect? Was she accusing Jim of not protecting Chrissy? Or was this a cry of guilt? A mother-in-law torn between loyalty and fear. The internet turned savage. Hashtag split into camps. Hashtag protect Chrissy versus hashtag Mama Jones, right? Twitter spaces raged all night, fans screaming theories, crying about betrayal, dissecting every word. Instagram stories from other Love and Hip Hop cast members only made it worse. Erica Mena posted a single broken heart emoji. Yandi wrote, "This one hits differently." Even Kimbella chimed in with a cryptic. Told y'all, family ain't always family. The storm grew darker when an anonymous Reddit account claiming to be close to production dropped this bomb. The cameras were rolling. They caught it all. But VH1 will never air it. Too real, too raw. Fans screamed betrayal. If true, this meant the network had footage of Chrissy's collapse and chose to bury it. But why? To protect her. To protect the brand. Or to protect Jim Jones from the backlash of failing to shield Chrissy from such a breakdown? The tension was unbearable. Fans begged Chrissy to break her silence. They begged Jim to confirm or deny. They begged Mama Jones to stop. But the war only deepened because Mama Jones wasn't done. She appeared in another interview, face tight with emotion, eyes glistening with something between pain and fury. And she whispered the words that froze the entire internet. If y'all knew what really happened that night, you'd never look at Jim the same way again. The room went silent. The clip cut off. The internet exploded. Had she just implicated Jim Jones? Was this about more than a health scare? Was Chrissy's collapse tied to betrayal, neglect, or secrets darker than anyone imagined? Fans couldn't breathe. Twitter screamed. TikTok stitched. Instagram wept. And the cliffhanger loomed like a storm cloud ready to shatter the entire family. Because if Mama Jones was telling the truth, then the collapse wasn't just a medical emergency. It was the symptom of a betrayal so deep it could tear the family apart forever. The internet was still reeling from Mama Jones' chilling statement when the first bomb dropped. A leaked audio clip. Muffled, but unmistakable. Mama Jones' voice, furious, raw. I told him she needed rest. I told him to slow down, but he didn't listen. He pushed her too far. The voice on the other end, believed to be a family confidant, murmured back, "Now it's too late." They all know. That clip hit social media like a missile. Twitter exploded with hashtag #JimKnew, accusing Jim Jones of ignoring warning signs. Instagram Reels dissected the audio, fans swearing they could hear pain in Mama Jones' voice. TikTok detectives pulled up old footage of Chrissy looking drained, eyes heavy, whispering in confessionals about pressure and sacrifice. Suddenly, her collapse didn't look like a show kit, looked inevitable. Then came the betrayal nobody expected. Alleged text messages between Mama Jones and a close friend leaked. One chilling line read, "If she doesn't speak her truth, I will. He can't silence both of us." The internet went feral. Who was he? Was Mama accusing Jim of silencing Chrissy? Or was this another family rift spiraling out of control? Fans demanded answers, and Mama Jones delivered half. She appeared live on Instagram, visibly shaken, tears streaming, shouting into the camera. "Y'all don't even know half the lies. They cover it up, but I won't let them bury my daughter-in-law like this. She deserves better." The live ended abruptly, cut mid-sentence, leaving millions in stunned silence. Within minutes, chaos. Twitter trended hashtag protect Chrissy, hashtag Mama Jones truth, and hashtag Jim exposed. Reddit threads piled up theories. Was Jim overworking Chrissy for business deals? Did the network bury footage to protect his brand? Or was Mama Jones exaggerating to seize the spotlight? And just when the storm reached fever pitch, another insider leak surfaced. A hospital staffer, anonymous but furious, claiming Chrissy was admitted under a fake name to avoid press, and that Jim Jones allegedly signed NDAs to keep staff quiet. The post ended with a chilling line. There's video of that night. Security cameras don't lie. The idea of hidden hospital footage sent the internet spiraling. Fans demanded its release. Twitter Spaces with thousands debated whether the tape existed. TikTok edits paired Mama Jones's words with flashing hospital images, creating viral montages of speculation and heartbreak. But the betrayal cut deeper when a Love and Hip Hop cast member broke their silence. Yandi Smith posted a cryptic tweet, "This ain't my fight." But truth always comes out. Fans swarmed, accusing her of knowing too much. Erica Mena piled on with a fiery Instagram story. They always play with women until the body gives out. Even Kimbella chimed in. Sometimes silence is guilt. The fandom split into civil war. Half defended Jim, insisting Mama Jones was dramatizing. Half demanded accountability, painting him as the villain behind Chrissy's collapse. Hashtags turned into battlegrounds. Hashtag stand with Chrissy versus hashtag stop Mama Jones. Then came the ultimate betrayal. A voicemail leaked. Allegedly from Chrissy herself. Her voice weak, trembling. "I told him I couldn't handle it. I told him I needed time. He didn't listen. Now look at me. I don't even know if I'll recover." Fans wept. Others doubted its authenticity. But one thing was clear. The war had crossed into Chrissy's own voice. Her own pain, her own collapse. The industry went nuclear. Blogs reported family war, TMZ. Hinted at contracts in danger, even Wendy Williams' legacy pages. Resurfaced clips of her once predicting that pressure would break. Chrissy, before marriage ever did. And then, like gasoline on fire, Mama Jones went public again. She appeared on another live stream, this time with her voice steel cold. "They begged me to stop talking. They begged me to stay quiet. But if Chrissy can't speak for herself, I will. And the truth is worse than you think." Her words shook the internet. Fans screamed betrayal. Others gasped in fear. What could be worse than collapse? And then came the cliffhanger. An anonymous Twitter account, rumored to be run by someone deep in production, tweeted a single sentence. "Tomorrow, the footage drops. You'll see everything." The internet imploded. Fans stayed up all night, waiting, refreshing, begging for the forbidden truth. Instagram crashed under hashtags. TikTok detectives traced every clue. The world held its breath, because if that footage was real, it wouldn't just expose Chrissy's collapse. It would expose Jim, it would expose the network, and it would expose the family like never before. The internet didn't sleep. Fans across the globe sat in darkness, refreshing, waiting, hearts pounding with every second that passed. And then, without warning, the footage leaked. A shaky, grainy clip ripped from what appeared to be a hospital security feed hit Twitter. The caption, "The truth they tried to hide." The video was only 45 seconds long, but it detonated the industry. Chrissy, visibly weak, collapsed to the floor in a crowded hospital hallway. Jim Jones, frantic, shouting for help, his face twisted in panic. Mama Jones in the background, clutching her chest, crying out, "I told you this would happen." Nurses swarmed, rushing Chrissy onto a stretcher. The sound of chaos, screams, alarms. Then the clip cut to black dot. The internet lost its collective mind. Twitter trended hashtag Chrissy collapsed, hashtag Jim failed her, and hashtag Mama was right. TikTok edits slowed down the footage frame by frame, looping Mama Jones' desperate cry. Instagram drowned in fan tributes, prayers, and furious accusations. Within hours, millions had seen the video. And just as the world was spiraling, another bomb dropped. A leaked group chat between cast members. Allegedly, one star wrote, "They knew she was weak, but they kept filming. They let it happen." Another responded, "This ain't TV anymore, it's life and death." Fans went feral. Was the network complicit? Did producers push Chrissy beyond her limits for ratings? Or was this a betrayal from within the family itself? Jim Jones finally broke his silence with a cryptic post. A black screen with white text reading, "Don't believe everything you see. They twisting the story. Protect my family at all costs." His words divided the fandom further. Was he defending Chrissy or covering himself? Mama Jones fired back the very next morning. A live stream voice trembling with fury. "Don't twist nothing. I was there. I saw her collapse. I saw the doctors. I saw the truth. Stop lying, Jim. Stop lying to them and to yourself." The family war was now fully public. Fans picked sides. Stan accounts created Team Mama and Team Jim banners. Twitter Spaces turned into screaming matches with tens of thousands of listeners. Even celebrities couldn't stay silent. Cardi B tweeted, "Families shouldn't cover up pain. Let that woman heal." 50 Cent mocked Jim with a meme captioned, "She told you so." But the betrayal cut deeper when another alleged recording surfaced. A voicemail, this time from a man believed to be Jim, his voice low, broken. "If this gets out, it ruins me. It ruins us. Tell her to stop. I'll do anything. Just make her stop." The internet froze. If true, this wasn't just about Chrissy's collapse. It was about a cover-up, one that threatened to bury the family's legacy forever. And then the unthinkable happened. An anonymous source leaked a document, what appeared to be a non-disclosure agreement signed by hospital staff. Huge cash payouts, gag orders, signatures blurred but visible. The caption, "He paid to hide it." Fans screamed betrayal. Instagram drowned in snake emojis. Twitter declared Jim guilty before he could speak. TikTok edits painted him as a villain, Mama Jones as the truth teller, and Chrissy as the silent victim caught in the crossfire. And just when the storm couldn't rage any harder, Chrissy herself broke the silence. A single Instagram story, a photo of her hand first still taped to her arm, holding onto a baby's tiny fingers. The caption, "I survived." But the truth, it's worse than you know. The internet shattered. Millions reposted it instantly. Tears flooding comment sections, hashtags spiraling out of control. What did she mean, worse than you know? Was she confirming Mama Jones' story? Was she exposing Jim? Or was she preparing to drop the ultimate truth herself? And then came the cliffhanger that left the entire world gasping. An anonymous Reddit post, allegedly from someone in production, claimed, "The real reason Chrissy collapsed isn't what Mama Jones told you. It's something bigger, something tied to both Jim and the network." When it comes out, it won't just ruin their family, it'll ruin the entire franchise. Then internet froze in horror, because if that post was true, then everything we thought we knew, the collapse, the cover-up, the betrayal, was only the surface. And the real secret, the one Chrissy herself hinted at, we're still waiting to burn the entire empire to the ground. If you thought tonight's revelations were the peak of this story, think again, because the truth is only just beginning to crack open. Mama Jones has spilled what the world was never meant to hear. Chrissy has broken her silence with words that shook the entire internet. And now the whispers are saying the next secret won't just expose a collapse, it will expose an empire. And here's the hard fact. If you're not subscribed right now, you're going to miss it. When the next leak drops, and trust me, it's coming, you'll either be one of the first to know, or you'll be left chasing scraps, piecing together rumors while the insiders already moved on. This isn't entertainment anymore, it's survival. It's betrayal. It's legacy hanging by a thread. So smash that subscribe button this very second. Turn on every single notification. And drop your theory in the comments. What do you think Chrissy meant when she said it's worse than you know? Who is being protected and who is being exposed? Your voice in this moment isn't just a commentist part of the investigation. It's part of the firestorm that forces the truth into the open. Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't let them silence the truth. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay locked in because the next revelation could drop at any moment. And when it does, it won't just break headlines. It will break history. Headlines. It will break history.